Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Raw and Rare Podcast. And first of all, we'd like to give our big thanks to all the viewers from our past episodes. We owe a lot from you guys. Everyone from the music scene in Winnipeg, all over Canada, in the States, the Philippines as well. Mga kapatid nating mga musikero at mga artists around the world. Magandang umaga, magandang gabi sa ating lahat. And for our guests tonight, we usually do, we have special guests every episode, you know. I'd like to introduce these guys as not masked bandits today, right? As you can see, they're practicing so physical distancing and safety. We're here in Canada, mga kaibigan. Same goes to all our friends out there in the Philippines. Stay safe out there. And ayoko nang pagtagalin pa. Let's give it up all the way from Castleberry Meadows in Winnipeg, Electric Boneyard. Hello, guys. So yeah, what we have tonight, Electric Boneyard. They're a blues rock band from Winnipeg, Manitoba in Canada. Before everything else, we'd like to introduce each one of them. The guy in the blue shirt, that's Erwin Manalo on bass.
Erwin Manalo.
Sorry. Antonio.
Oh.
I was thinking of another. Sorry, man. Did you show us your face so they could really
Recognize you.
Yeah, so that's Erwin Antonio.
Erwin Manalo.
All right, there's Mel De Leon on guitars. Really, we're really doing this, right? Show your face challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have Paul Magnaye on lead vocals. All right.
All right.
Okay. Mr. Noel Maranya on drums.
Hello.
All right, hello. And lastly, Mr. Devin Simansky on guitars.
Yeah.
All right. Maraming
All right.
salamat. Thank you so much, guys. Again, I'd like to say we're so grateful to have you today, guys, as our guest.
Makalimutan Manalo,
Yeah. Let's talk about that guy later behind the screen. Yeah. Before everything else, welcome back, Devin. Right, Mr. Comeback Kid.
Yes, sir.
Devin here. He just recovered from finger injury from long time ago. So he couldn't play guitar. But lately, they're back in the studio, Mel's basement, to record more stuff for us to enjoy. And like we usually do, would like to give the mic to you guys. You tell us how Electric Boneyard started out in the local music scene in Winnipeg, and then how did you guys got together, and what's with the name Electric Boneyard and everything.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. We started this.
Go, bro.
I don't know. Actually,
To have a short history,
yeah.
maybe around 2014, Mel had an ad on Facebook that he's looking for a bass guitarist. So I contacted him, but during that time I don't have a bass guitar, so it was not the project did not materialize. And he got to another band, and then I got a group with Paul, and then due to schedule conflict, it was dissolved. And then we invited Mel, we invited Devin, and then the last piece of the puzzle, Noel. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's how it all started. Yeah.
Okay. We could see na here in this band, mga kaibigan, sa mga kaibigan natin sa Pilipinas and mga friends in Winnipeg, as you could see Electric Boneyard here, I could tell that this is, for me, it's just in my opinion, this is a super group, in my opinion. They came from different bands. Like like Paul right there, he's he sings for another heavy band, another yeah, a metal band, on the side. Devin over there, he's been with previous bands before. Mel has been with,
Nice.
bands here. They've been gigging around Winnipeg, Erwin here, he used to play for Freeway Jam in the Philippines back in the 90s, right?
Yeah.
And this was in the boom of the alternative, the underground scene in the Philippines. So Mr. Noel here, he's the veteran in the local music scene. He played
Been
drums
around.
for basically every band,
Kuya
great
Noel.
band here. We call him Kuya Noel now. So it's just for me, I'm honored to have you guys here in this show because we know you guys could share your experiences to other our friend artists over here in the local scene as well as in the Philippines. Share your experiences.
We'll try.
Yeah, yeah. You're doing it already. I could see in your band timeline in 2014 when you basically started, right? What made you guys think that I need to get this band going? I need to get Mel, Erwin, and Paul. Like
You guys.
pieces of the puzzle.
No, I think we were
Mhm.
talking about
Yeah.
it. We were just talking about
Maybe
that.
the common, I'm speaking for myself, but maybe the common denominator for all of us is we really like to play,
Mhm.
really like to make music. That's it. So we decided to,
And it
Okay.
seemed like we were all in between bands right at the time, so it's just a
Mhm.
perfect combination of timing and and interest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
What's with the blues rock outfit that you're carrying right now? Like you could have been like we could have been a pop group or sorts or heavy metal, But why did you choose a blues rock as carry on as a
Well,
band? Mhm. Is it from Mel or
Yes.
Devin or Erwin?
Devin.
It doesn't goes out of style. Like
Mhm.
stays alive.
like Levi.
Like
Yeah.
Levi's.
Well,
No.
we all like different styles of music
Yeah.
individually, but we all
Yeah.
have that in common.
Oh, okay. The common.
It's kind of like Yeah. a rootsy thing, we all like playing rock and roll as a generality, but then rock and roll came from something bluesy and something that you could feel and something that you can express yourself with. So
Yeah.
I think that's a really cool genre, and like to keep it on the forefront and not really leave it in the past.
Yeah. Nice.
So
Because
We're still looking for our sound because we're still young. We just we
Turned
just
a year.
started jamming last June 2019. So
it's just over a
we're
year.
still
Just new
we're
band.
just a new band and we're still developing our style. We're still trying to discover,
Mhm.
new things together. So
Yeah, mga kaibigan, guys, if we'll track down the history of this band, Electric Boneyard, our band played with them in a couple of shows just before the pandemic, and then I could tell that Electric Boneyard has a lot in mind. Like they have a vision for not just for their band, but for the overall Winnipeg local music scene. We talk about it before. We would brainstorm ideas just to and then get it have it materialize. But then pandemic came. We had the show that was canceled right
Yeah,
before the
yeah.
pandemic.
3 shows
we
that
have
were
pre-show.
3 shows, yeah.
scheduled.
Mhm. What was the feeling? Like when you guys are ready to rock it out there, and then
Disappointed. Yeah.
disappointed. Yeah,
But
same here.
Yeah.
I mean, what can we do, right?
yeah, we
Yeah.
have to be safe.
Yeah. During the pandemic, yeah, Mel. How did you guys keep yourselves busy during the pandemic? Except for Devin, he's busy nursing his wound, his finger wound. But then, the rest of the guys, how did you keep yourself busy during the pandemic?
Busy with work. I'm busy with work.
Mhm.
you're off for work. 2 months.
Yeah. We've been in constant contact, even though we're not jamming. We usually check on each other. Yeah, coming up with different materials, riffs, and then so if we will resume jamming, we have some new materials to work on. So
All right.
Yeah.
Magandang pag-usapan yan. They have new materials coming, just like Erwin said. Guys, mga kababayan natin sa Philippines, as well as in the States and in Canada, Electric Boneyard in October 2019, that was around that time they started recording their original materials. Just like they said, they're a young band. As a band, they're young. All right, and then December 2019. I didn't mention anything. Right? That's a band. We're talking about a band here.
Yeah.
2019 December. That was the time their first single, Boneyard Boogie, came out. In January 2020, second single came out again. Another Glass of Red Wine. We'll hear that later. In April 2020, they released their third single, Better Days. And as we were talking about the other single, I was asking them, so where did Ballad of Melrose, where did it go? It was released when? Do you have any approximate date?
Last month.
June.
So that was in
Oh, we
June.
released it.
Last
I think
month.
we released it on YouTube.
yeah, we just released on YouTube.
All right. Okay. So they can
Yeah.
check it out on YouTube.
Our YouTube channel, yeah.
And
Yeah.
Facebook channel.
The Facebook page.
Okay. So like we mentioned, all these four released singles, they're all available on all streaming platforms, especially on YouTube. And you can check out the YouTube page Electric Boneyard, and on Facebook as well,
Yep.
right?
We also have an Instagram, right?
Yeah, Instagram.
Yes, sir.
Was it Instagram?
Electric Boneyard.
Yeah.
Electric Boneyard on
On
Instagram.
Instagram, yeah.
So all our
It's also on everything's also on Spotify too. So.
Dito music.
Dito, like I would browse the internet, I would see it's on Dito Music. Could you share us how did you get it on Dito Music?
Your affiliation.
Yeah, my former bandmate in the Philippines, he's the head of Dito Southeast Asia region. So
Yep.
so he gave us some freebies, membership, and then
Nice.
so, yeah,
Connections, man.
Take advantage of it. So
Nice.
That's how we got our music out to the thing
Nice.
to the masses.
yeah, we like feast.
Good to hear. Yeah. Dito Music. Yeah, another a music outfit out there, do they just cater on independent bands
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
make it out there? Mm-hmm.
It's like a distribution channel.
All right.
That's like DistroKid. They are in charge of distributing your music to the different streaming application there. So
Oh, okay. I
They
see.
have Ed Sheeran as well, don't they?
yeah.
Right. I have a question. Anybody could answer this. Electric Boneyard, since you just started out 2019, that's the most recent, no? Have you ever tried to, this is just a question you may not answer if you don't want, Are you trying to make it big out there? Like maybe one day we'll tour the States or across Canada, do a little tour like that. Share your thoughts.
Yeah, it's
If that will take us there, why not?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't
So-
think it's the ultimate goal. I think the ultimate goal for us is just to get to together make some music
Yeah.
and then put it out there so people can appreciate it.
Mhm, yeah.
With this pandemic thing going on, it's pretty hard to say that we're going to be touring somewhere, but
Mhm.
hopefully sometime in the future, who's to say what's going to be the future of
Yeah.
live entertainment and whatnot. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
you could only hope for the best in that regards, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that opportunity will present itself on us, why not, right? Because
It's a
it's
bonus.
a bonus. But for
It's a
now,
bonus.
our goal is basically to make music,
Original.
to
Original
enjoy
Yeah.
playing music. That's it. And then if there are bonuses that will come eventually, yeah, we will
We'll
be
take it.
gladly welcome it.
Right? We'll
Yeah.
take it.
That's good to hear. Because guys, as we can see, Electric Boneyard, they release singles actually every 2 or 1 and 2 months. So there's this pattern, right? We could see, or maybe I'm the only one who noticed this, but we'll notice that there's a pattern. So I'm guessing at the end of this streak, the releasing streak, there's a big bang at the end. Are we expecting any explosion this year from Electric Boneyard?
Yeah, we already planned about the album launching, so
Mhm.
but it's just the pandemic that
Yeah.
stopped us.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the last time we were here in my basement, we had that session too, right?
Mhm.
And we're heading towards the album launching, but the pandemic stopped us. So
Mhm.
that would give us like a real breakdown. But it's we have to deal with it.
That's the plan. Actually,
That's the
the
plan.
We recorded all the songs, and then every month or every 2 months, slowly releasing the single, and then
Yep.
moving towards the album release. But all the plans were,
Okay.
Actually, that's a pretty good plan you have. Maybe we should just like because of not the lack of performing, we
Mhm.
should just like
Yeah, we could-
put out more music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we could do that online too. Some bands did that album launching.
yeah.
Mhm.
I've been watching some few bands or known musicians.
Yeah.
They're just launching it through Zoom or whatever, so they could
Yeah.
just release their album
Mhm.
And they
that's a good
recorded-
thing. Yeah.
online too, I think, or sending their materials to their producers and sound engineers. That's what they
Yeah.
did this pandemic. That's what I've
Everything is,
noticed. So
virtual now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's turning
but-
that. It's turning that way. So
Mhm.
you have to kind of strategize a little bit how we're gonna get our music out there, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, it could
know.
it could be a possibility.
yeah, there's a lots of ways that our bands now are
Mhm.
utilizing that due to the fact that nobody can perform anywhere. So you
Yes,
have to
that's
find
right.
another outlet. So
Mhm.
And your podcast is actually a good
Good.
means
Yeah.
yeah,
Thank
for
you.
the bands really
Thanks.
to put out their music out there. And
Yeah.
we appreciate what you're doing.
The effort
Yeah.
you're doing, yeah.
in Winnipeg,
Local bands.
local
supporting
bands.
and helping
Thank you very
the
much.
artists here.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, maraming nagtatanong, a lot of people have been asking, what was your goal on your podcast? Are you trying to monetize from, your podcast or whatever? If that's your plan, then you should have done this first thing, and then there's, but oh, you know what? I haven't thought of those things, because at the back of my mind, it's just, it's so boring, like the local music scene, nothing's happening. So, and we have, I'm not saying I have all the best resources, the equipments, but then I'll work with what I have and then try to reach out to all my friends out there, and then
awesome.
we'll have like a virtual
Yeah.
reunion of sorts. And then, and actually the goal is to, gather everyone and then share, as we do in the physical world out there. When we were still out there before the pandemic, we used to share stories. We would drink beer while, but then what we can still get this back, on track just virtually, right? Naalala ko nga before, we can still remember before the pandemic, we used to meet with other bands, in bars, even though we're not even playing that night, right? We're just out there to watch our friend bands perform. Those were the days, right? But then we could still do it online like this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so something like that, and then if it's not about the profit or anything, it's all about promoting each other and sharing, learning from them. Mga kaibigan, I don't know if you can see this. I think this is the last gig
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
had with Electric Boneyard at Rafi's Cafe in Winnipeg, and after that, it's just, I think this was before the pandemic, and then
Yeah.
Yeah, that's this
We're
That's
supposed
fall.
to have
Yeah, less and less shows.
All season.
Yeah,
Yep.
September, I think.
we're supposed to have 3 gigs, right? One in Bulldog, one in
The merch.
Rookies, and one at Selkirk, the merch. So
Yeah, remember that one.
we were canceled. So
Mhm.
Yeah, all kinds
But what can we do? You know, just stay
Yeah.
safe. Safety first.
Yeah.
We have a question for Paul here. You know,
Oh,
well,
hey
is that a
Paul.
good question?
no.
Yeah. It will be a good question. No, for Paul, we all know you sing for maybe one
Moral
or
sacrament.
Immortal Sacrament. See, yeah. Okay. We will. You know, in the future episodes, we'll have Immortal Sacrament. I'm telling you right now. But
That's me again.
yeah, how is it like singing for a metal band and then singing for a blues rock band? Is there a like a paradigm shift or whatever there?
That's
Oh,
pretty
how is it?
close.
Yeah.
It's pretty close because metal,
Mm-hmm.
he has more power, so it's rock and roll, but it's more growling and less singing in metal.
Okay.
And blues rock and roll is basically straight up singing and making
Yeah,
no
all the
growling.
blues. Yeah, let it out.
Blues makes you sad.
More
Swing
soul.
blues.
Uh,
And you put on some rock and roll, it makes you jump.
Yep. Blues rock. That's why.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone can answer this question. No. I'll be asking about Another Glass of Red Wine, your second single. What was the song about? Just for our
Wine.
viewers.
No, Paul wrote the song. It's about wine.
No, it's actually about a guy who's he started all the music. Mel said made this music and they sent it to me. It's like make a story out of this music, and I was thinking in my head like, okay, this guy is so in love with this woman, and this woman is not really into him, so he's giving all he got, but she doesn't want him, so she just drinks over the wine and hoping to get better.
Hmm.
Everything else.
Everything's better with the
Yeah.
glass of red wine.
There
That's
you go.
basically that's how.
Yeah.
It
So
Yeah.
basically, it's a song about being drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and,
No, just
there's
do it.
something about it. Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
It's a subliminal song, you know. It's just when I first heard that. Oh no, it can't be just about a glass of wine. You know, there's something in it. But then I couldn't wait for this moment to ask. You know, I just don't know who to ask, right? Like when we jammed there in Mel's basement before. Do I ask Erwin? Do I ask Noel or Devin about this? Oh, okay, fuck it, forget it. You know, next time. Better luck next time. But then this is the chance. Yes, it's very, mysterious to me, Another glass of red wine, mga kaibigan. This will be played later on. Another question. Anybody could answer. What do you think of the current state of the local Filipino music scene here in Winnipeg?
I can take this one. I think in Winnipeg here there's like a very very diverse. There's quite a lot of musicians here in Winnipeg. I've noticed. I mean, I've been basically a musician here in Winnipeg with the Filipino community for the past how many years, and I'm very surprised at how there's a lot now, and the younger generations are getting into it, and
They're getting younger and younger.
it's awesome, and that's the thing. They it's just that they don't have a place or a venue to showcase all of these things, right? So that's the challenge you face. But
Proper venue.
You know.
Music wise, it's getting better and it's getting
I think so. Yeah.
the originality of everyone's bands coming out now. Like
Mhm.
the guys are starting younger and making their own music,
Mhm.
which is good for our community
That's
because
right.
we're known for karaoke and covering stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Now we're getting out of that,
that shell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
guys, there's more and more people, there's
stereotype,
more and more
yeah.
bands that are doing their own stuff.
Yeah.
Like you guys, you one of the bands that do original.
Yeah.
I mean, we have like how many pieces already?
Yeah.
And there's other bands that are coming out with their own music
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
And
Which is good.
Yeah,
it's
that's
good
what
for-
that's what we are here for.
Yeah, the reason.
We're pushing younger musicians to create their own, not just to cover. not forever show band, right?
That's
That's
right.
why that's what we are here for.
Yep.
As the original band, not to cover anything at all. If we cover, it's just for fun. But to be honest, we want to be more original music on our own.
What do you think, Devin?
What do you
Yeah.
think?
Yeah, this one's for Devin. Paul here mentioned about the Filipinos love karaoke, right? There's this, the stereotype guy would think like, oh, Filipino artists, oh, they're just the karaoke guys. I'd like to give this to Devin. What's your take on this? When you first saw these guys here, are these the karaoke guys that I knew about?
No.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, Devin, go for it.
Only on parties.
Yeah.
I mean, all my friends growing up, nobody I knew did karaoke. You know,
Okay.
everybody was into original music, and I had lots of musician friends,
All right.
my generation.
Mhm.
And it's like I said, it's good to see that people younger than ourselves are still creating original bands and creating original music and growing the scene.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Your take on the Filipino being karaoke guys.
Karaoke guys?
No,
That's-
that's-
That's just a
Yeah.
stereotype.
yeah. Yeah, thanks so much, Devin. And guys, we don't have all the time today, right? I know it's very short, for an interview. But then, what would the fans out there expect for Electric Boneyard this year, probably, or after the pandemic ends?
I think you just look out for more releases. There's going to be a few more coming out for you guys,
Yeah.
to listen to. But with regards to live gigs, not
happening yet.
not too much so far. And it seems like things are getting worse everywhere, and everything start to clamp up again. So
Yeah, that's right.
just look out for us out there. You'll hear about us.
Are you saying, Noel? Are they expecting any live online jam from Electric
Well,
We'll see.
we'll
sometime soon?
we'd like to see that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we would also like to do something like that for sure.
Uh-huh.
Very soon.
Why not?
Yeah.
I'll be your
We have
first
a new song, probably.
viewer.
Help us, bro.
Yeah.
Help us.
Yeah.
Be awesome.
Sure.
Yeah, we could make a schedule with you, probably.
All right. Yeah, probably a Raw and Rare special episode, something like that. Let's do
A
it.
special episode, probably,
Yeah,
if you
why
will
not?
help
We
us.
can
Anything is
Otherwise,
possible.
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
Actually, I'm a low tech guy here. I need technical help as well.
Oh, you know
Let's
what?
do it. Let's do
That
it.
alternate tribo video you guys we did with you guys was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
one
that
that
was
you presented.
yeah.
Yeah, let's do it sometime soon, right?
Let's
Mga
go.
kaibigan, friends out there, once again, we're gonna wrap up this episode just, temporarily. We'll see Electric Boneyard very soon in their future online jam that's coming up. Let's talk about it. But in the meantime, we'd like to wrap up the show. We'd like to thank everyone watching right now in the Philippines, here in Winnipeg, in the States, all over the world. Any last words from Electric Boneyard to all our viewers out there?
Keep safe.
Yeah,
Keep
stay
safe.
safe, everybody. Be diligent.
Yeah.
That's all we can do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay happy. Watch out for Electric Boneyard.
All right.
All right.
We'll see that one. All right, everyone. Yeah, thanks so much, Erwin, Noel, Devin, Paul, and Mel. Mga kaibigan, Electric Boneyard. As we end this episode, let's have a very good Sunday with another glass of red wine by Electric Boneyard. See you all in the next episode. Mabuhay.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
All right.